This video will discuss strategies for multiplying by 4s. When I have the problem 4 times 6, I could skip count 6 4 times, but that's not really efficient. So I'm going to use what I already know, and I already know my doubles. So instead of seeing this as 4 times 6, I'm going to think about this as 2 times 6 plus 2 times 6. Well, I know my doubles for 6 is 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. So 4 times 6 is 24. In this model, I can see 4 groups of 8. So again, I could count by 8s, but a more efficient strategy is to think of this as doubles. So here I see I have 2 pairs of doubles. So instead, I'm going to think of this as 2 times 8 plus 2 times 8, which is 16 plus 16, which gives me the total of 32. 4 times 8 is 32. So in this example, I have 7 times 4. So there are 7 rows of 4. It's kind of a lot of rows to think about, and I'm wanting to focus more on my 4, so instead I could think of this as 4 times 7, and here's the reason we can do that. It really pushes on the commutative property. Well, the commutative property says I can switch the order of my factors and I will still get the same answer, the same product, and here's why that works. If you look at our array, you can see I have 7 rows of 4. If I turn this array, I now have 4 rows of 7. But you'll notice the amount of squares didn't change, just the orientation changed. So that's why the commutative property works. So now I have 4 rows of 7. But again, I'm not going to skip count. It's not very efficient. So I'm going to use my doubles facts. I'm going to see this instead as 2 groups of 7 plus 2 groups of 7, which would be 14 plus 14, gives me the answer of 28. So symbolically, this looks like this. 4 groups of 7, I'm going to think of that instead as 2 groups and 2 groups. So I have 2 groups of 7 plus 2 groups of 7, and now I have 14 plus 14 is 28. So you'll notice we really use the distributive property. We distributed the 7 to the 2 and the 7 to this 2 in order to come up with the answer to this problem. A final strategy is called double-double. So in double-double, I take my original set of 3. I know I need 4 groups of 3. So I can do this with 4s. So I take that group of 3 and I double it. So now you'll notice I have 6. So I've doubled once, but now I'm going to double that group again. So I had 6, and once I double it again, I have 12. So I doubled once, then I doubled that amount twice, which is going to give me the 4 groups. So I doubled once to get 6, double the 6 to get 12. Here's another example of the double-double strategy. So I know I need 4 groups of 9. So I'm going to first double that group once. So 9 doubled is 18. And if I double this new set, both of these, I'm going to get my answer because I'll get now 4 groups of 9. So I have 18, and when I double that, 18 plus 18 is 36. So 4 times 9 is 36. So you have 2 different strategies that you can use when multiplying by 4s. You can either think 2 groups of 2, or you can use that double-double strategy. Use whatever one makes most sense to you.